and welcome to my channel. So here in England, summer has finally arrived, so I thought I'd tell you all the stuff that I've been loving in spring. So I'm going to do the same categories as last time, and I had to struggle with a few of them, I've got to say, but I think I've got through them. So starting off with the food categories, the first thing I have, well, I've got a few things in this, a couple maybe. First thing being, like, I didn't take any pictures of this, I can only explain it as the best pasta since when my grandma made pasta. When we were in Italy, the day before we were due to leave, and we went for drinks with a friend, and because his friend like knew everyone, because he works like selling to bars and stuff, he knew the people who owned this particular wine bar. The guy who was in the kitchen lived in Canada for a while. He was talking to us because he could speak English, and he made us this bowl of pasta each, and oh my god, it was just tomato pasta, just plain and simple, but it was so nice. So that's going in my favourites. Next up, I've got like the battle of the supermarkets in England. Well, baby leaf salad basically is my favourite salad of all time. I went to the Co-op one morning, I picked up a bag of salad. They had nothing to put in the salad because my Co-op is terrible. I put the salad back because I didn't have anything to put in it, and I got a sandwich instead. Then I went to, I went to Tesco's, bought a baby leaf salad, and it had like a portion in. Like the only bag they had like a portion in. I says to my boyfriend, I've run out of salad, can you go to Morrison's please and get some? Bearing in mind he hates salad, so I made him go get me some salad, and I wish I had a Morrison's near me because like it had so much in it. I've had some left over and it's gone out of date now because obviously I didn't eat any at the weekend because I want at home at the weekend and I want at work at the weekend, so I couldn't eat it. So now it's gone in the bin because it were out of date, it smelt funny, and you know, yeah. Next up we have Morrison's Snack Jacks. Yet again another Morrison's thing. Seriously, they should build a I know they've got one like 10 minutes away from me, but they need one closer. Because the drive to Morrison's is like driving through mayhem basically. But I tried these Snacker Jacks because my boyfriend recommended them and I ate them all in a day. Moving on to drinks. First thing I've written down is iced tea. This is like Lipton's iced tea or whatever, but this was like all I drank in Italy because it's just so refreshing when it's nice and cold, and it's so, I just love it. Like whenever I go on holiday it just reminds me of summer, and I just like drinking it. I don't know why, I never have it really in England, but like to me it's a holiday drink, so when I have it, it's my holiday drink. Another drink that I've been loving this spring is, I have to say I am not a wine person at all, and I really want to be a wine person. So when I was in Italy, obviously went to all the wine bars and I tried loads of different wines. They all kind of tasted the same to me, and I drank it because like I felt like I had to blend in a way because everyone else were drinking it. So I was just having loads of different wines that I didn't really enjoy. And then in the end, we went to this wine bar and I said to my mum, look mum, I've got to be honest with you, I'm trying all these different wines and I really don't like them because I'm not a wine person. And I says to her, I remember when I was about 12, don't judge me, and I had this particular wine. Yes, I know I was actually 12. We went to a vineyard in Italy and I tried a bit of wine. And I think it wasn't for me, it was like, my mum had some wine in a glass and she was like, oh, I don't like this, Emerald like this, let's give it to her. I've let her have a sip, not the whole lot, because then I'd been up there. I mean, I'm a lightweight now, so God knows what I was like at 12. So I reminded my mum, anyway, of that moment, and she was like, can't remember what wine it was. I know it was like a rosé wine or a red wine. They don't do rosé over here. I know you're not keen on red wine, so let's ask if they've got a sweet white wine. So they gave me this wine called Moscato, and oh my god, I've been converted. That is just the wine for me now, because I don't know, like everyone hates it apparently. I know when the lady like offered me it, she was like, Moscato, And I'm like, alright, I'll have some of that. What's happening here? I need to buy some. Apparently they sell it at Tesco. So moving on to the clothing items. First up, I've got these jeans that I got for my birthday. Don't know if I've mentioned them like in another favourites video. I can't remember. But basically, when they're in the wash, I can't wait for them to come out of the wash to wear them because I love them. And another thing I've been loving is the sheep skull top. I think it was sheep skull. With some kind of animal skull top. Moving on to the makeup bit. Apparently I've got a few things in this bit. Right guys, I'm going to swatch the lipstick at the end of this video. I don't know what it's going to look like. I hope it's nice. That is Rebel by MAC anyway. Next up is my new foundation, which is the Max Factor Miracle Match Foundation, Blur and Nourish in Light Ivory. And basically I just had to put this in because I could smell it all day. It smells so nice. But I love the smell of it, and that's why it's on my favourites. Again, a few videos ago I was wearing the lipstick that I got from Hannah Lee. I think it was Spice Plum, I'm not too sure. I think the lipstick's downstairs somewhere, so I'll have to go get that. I love that lipstick, it's so nice and I want to wear it again. I hope it goes with my hair, I've not worn it with this hair yet. But I had to mention it because when I got it I was just buzzing, I loved it. And I think I'm going to go buy another one because it's just a really good, like, what do you call it? Concoction. No, formula? Yeah, it's a really good formula. It's really pigmented and it's just really nice to wear on your lips and I love it. Oh my god, the next one is just like the thing that I've been living with. You can't even tell, can you? Can you see my highlight? Let me... Oh, that's better a bit. You can see my highlight there, and basically, oh my god, I haven't put any on my nose, and I use it as me in a highlight all the time. But it is from the Too Faced Bonbons palette, and it's the shade Satin Sheets. It's just amazing. I love it. It's so shimmery. It's so like pearly, and I love it. So next, moving on to YouTubers that I've been loving. Now, these are not necessarily strictly kind of YouTubers. Like first, for instance, is Kristen Leanne. Oh my god, her Snapchat's just like, if I could, I'd just not watch anyone else's and just watch hers because I just love her Snapchats. I don't know why, it's just something about her. I love her personality, I love like her look, her tattoos and everything, and her and her husband, I just love them like together, and oh, they're just that's probably the reason that I always look at Snapchat, because I just love their Snapchats. Also, Jacqueline Hill is another Snapchatter. I have to say her YouTube videos are a bit too long for me. Like half of them are like 20 minutes long, and I'm just not a fan of videos that are that long. Next is Jessie Smiles. I've only seen a couple of her videos. I've not had a chance really to watch any more, but I will like howling with laughter because she's just like so funny, and her story time's just so funny, and that's why she's on my favourites, because I just loved it. Moving on to music, I've only got one song. Some people are going to love me, some people are going to hate me. I'm going to be like Marmite for the next minute or so, because I'm going to tell you a guilty pleasure that I've been loving. And I know one person in particular who's going to cringe at me saying this. She's going to be probably shouting at me. She's probably going to be shouting at the computer. Sorry, Amy, if you're watching this. But it is a guilty pleasure, and at least I like it. But it's Zayn Malik's Pillow Talk. Like, whenever this comes on in the car, I'm just loving it. It just puts me in a good mood. Right, in my miscellaneous section, there is all plants. One being this guy over here. No, he's behind the curtain. As you all know, I work in a garden centre. You've got to try and force yourself not to buy anything, especially me, because I'm not very good at keeping plants alive. This little guy, he was a leftover. Nobody wanted him, and I was like, I'll have him. The woman who planted it came up to me and she was like, what are you gonna call him? And I said, something beginning with a C. And then she said a swear word, and I said, no, I'm gonna call him Colin. So everybody, this is Colin the cactus. I know he needs a new pot. I'm gonna put him like in a pretty pot, not this one. But don't you think he's so cute? I need to stop going so close to him because you're going to stab me in the eye, Colin. Anyway, that's Colin. So the next 2 plants are going to have to be pictures because they're both dead. So the first plant I bought because it reminded me of a Pokeball. You know them Pokemon little ball things, remember? Nostalgia 90s kids. Yeah, you get me. Anyway, I had to buy it because of that, because every time I saw it, I was just looking at it and I was like, I've got to buy you. And then we had a load of busy weekends and I was like, I've got to buy you because otherwise you'll sell out. So I bought him and now he's dead. And that is Nemesia Cherry on Ice. The next plant I bought was Celosia. And Celosia doesn't like being wet, but I think me going on holiday killed it because I can't revive it again. I've tried my best, been told to soak it, I've soaked it, it don't want any more water and it's just dead. But mainly I got this because I wanted my hair to be that colour, and my hair's gone more pink now. It like was a magenta before. It was actually that colour, whatever colour I'm showing you. But yeah, I love it. Now I've put a TV show down that's from Netflix, but I don't know if I've mentioned it in another video, and obviously it's Orphan Black. I've been loving Orphan Black, oh my god. In the first episode, a girl like walks to the train station and sees another girl commit suicide, jumps in front of the train, and the girl who jumps in front of the train looks identical to her. And I'm not going to give you any more because it's spoilers, but yeah, you should go watch it, it's so good. Then I've got an app for you, obviously. My last category is the apps. Well, the one app that I've got down. I'm going to actually tell you what level I'm on because I don't know what level I'm on. 200 and something anyway. And it is Parking Mania. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, like I am with a lot of things. I just love parking games, and like when I found this, I knew that everyone loved it, and I didn't think that I'd get into it because everyone loves it. I've got into it, so yeah, I'm my mother's home now. And I am currently on a level 285, and then I've got 280 and 281 to complete, and then I've got more to complete. So yeah. So guys, that's it, and that's all the things that I've been loving this spring. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make videos every Wednesday. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Hi guys, it's me again. Just thought I'd let you know that you can click here to watch last week's video. You can also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you like, to keep up with me when I post. I also have a Facebook and Twitter, so you can follow me on there as well. And that's about it. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next week.